Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm participating in the Traci YouTube Hop for the new release Moonlit, and there's a list of all the participants below. I'm going to be making a layout in my new Traveller's Notebook ring bind album using some of the papers, the Traveller's Notebook signature, there's the album just to show you, and some embellishments which I've printed out. I'm going to be making this quite quickly today as we're having a heat wave here in the UK, and I craft in my conservatory where it's currently 34 degrees centigrade. I'm absolutely sweltering. I've got an air conditioning unit on which is very noisy and not hugely effective. So I'm actually having to do this as a voiceover. Yes, let's get on and let me explain what I'm doing. These are some of the stickers from the sticker pack, which I've used the silhouette doming kit on, and I'm going to be using those in my spread. Probably some of the stars and the firefly. I've only got one of those left because I've been using them up on other layouts. I printed some on clear sticker paper and some on white stickers, so you'll see me using those over the next month or so. So these are the papers I'm going to be using, and without any further ado, we've got sped up, so therefore I'm going on to creating the layout. Now, the Traveller's Notebook signature obviously isn't the width of a Traveller's Notebook page outside the page protector, so I printed out some of this I don't know what you call it, is it a blue self-plaid paper, to do a strip down the edge just to make it wide enough, and then to bring the two pages together I'm just going to do a narrow strip on the yellow page on the right hand side. That's the photo I'm going to be using, which is a photo of me and my husband kissing under the light of the moon when we were on holiday a few years ago. And I'll put that to one side and just start on the left-hand page, which doesn't need a lot doing to it because it's a beautiful signature with the fireflies on. But I liked the moon and I like this trail coming out of the firefly, and that's where I'm going to use the firefly sticker, which I've done the doming on, so it makes it a bit more of a 3D embellishment there, and then just lifting up its tail a bit to pop the trail, which is from the sticker pack, down. I really like the look of that. I ummed and ahed about whether to put the moon up on some foam, but decided not to, because what I want to do is place these sequin embellishments just down the edge of the page here and stitch them on with this red metallic thread. I'm not going to make you watch me do all of that, but just to show you how I did it, I cut the thread, threaded my needle, and then I pierced each of the sequins in the order that I wanted them to go down using my piercing mat and a pokey tool. So you can see me just going down, poking the holes in, and then I lifted them all to one side and stitched them on, just a very simple stitch. I thought about having them floating, sort of dangling on the thread, but I decided against that, so they're actually stitched down onto the page. I just went up and down through each one. So having done that, you'll see me, I don't do them all on screen, I don't think. We'll move on to the next bit in a minute. I decided that just to give them a bit more depth, that I would use some some glossy accents, that's the one. And so I put glossy accents onto each one of those, then popped it onto the side to dry, which it did very, very quickly in this hot weather. So the blue strip on the right hand page is just going to go down the side there, as I say, which brings the two pages together. I love this bokeh effect card, and decided what I'd do with this was make it into an embellishment cluster card. So I grabbed the fireworks, the sunglasses, which have got fireworks reflected in the lenses, and the shooting star. Pop the sunglasses up on some foam to give a little bit of dimension there, and then stuck them down over the firework and added the star over the top of that. So as I say, this photo was taken a few years ago and I can't remember where it was. I think we were in Portugal at the time. Excuse my phone. My daughter-in-law's had trouble with her car, and we had to go and rescue her today, and she's just been sending me photos from when we rescued her, her and my granddaughter. So lovely photos of the granddaughter, which of course will end up being scrapped. Back to the layout, and in the bottom right hand corner of this I wanted to put a little bit of a blue cluster. The blue flower is from the digital embellishments. I do love the digital flowers that Traci does in the digital kit. Always print those out, print and cut those, as well as the flowers that she does in the sticker pack. The little jar of fireflies I raised up on some foam just to give that bit of dimension, and that's that little embellishment cluster finished, apart from some of the 3D or the domed stars which I made using the sticker pack. So that goes down onto the bottom of the page, and then above that I want to do my photo, and I want to back that onto this red diamond pattern paper, but I want it to be a lift up so I could do the journaling underneath. So I did debate whether to use that like sunset rays one, but decided against it and went for this red one, and then folded it over to give me the flap. Very what's the word I'm looking for? Technical use of my thumbnail to score it on the scoring board. So that lifted up, so I decided I'd pop the sunburst paper underneath and have the bottom of it just peek out underneath the photo, so the photo actually ends up with 2 layers. So I trimmed that down to fit, stuck it on, and that gave me my flap. I also decided to use one of the little tag bits to show as a lift up. There we go, that's going on the side there to show that the photo does lift up. Now my idea was to do the journaling on the sunset rays underneath, but then when I lifted it up I realised that the top part of it was blank, so I grabbed another of the 3x4 journal cards, and which has got lines on it, so I thought I could do my journaling on that, and just stuck that on and trimmed that to size, which left the sun rays or sunset rays part of it empty below. So I decided to grab one of the title phrases, which is under the night sky, which is absolutely perfect, and pop that there. So when you lift that up it says under the night sky, and then I will do my journaling at the top. Added some more of the dome stickers here, stuck 2 down, went to stick the 3rd one down, wasn't quite happy with where I put it, went to lift it up and it ripped the paper, because I do print this at home, and once things are stuck down on paper where I've printed at home, there's no way normally it's going to lift up, so I left it there. It was okay. As you can see, one of those little stars is peeking out very slightly at the bottom, but that's fine. And then I had another word phrase there which I stuck on with some glue, because I just wanted the top of it to stick down onto the photo, so obviously you could still lift the photo up. And that says hot summer nights, and it was. I had thought about putting this shooting star onto the photo, but obviously then it wouldn't lift easily, so decided not to do that. I then had some of the sequins left and thought, shall I add these on this side to bring the sequins over to this side, but couldn't really make them work, so popped them to one side and then put it down on the desk and had a think of what to do. Now my husband had just bought me this pack of sequins as part of my birthday present, bless him. He went to the Works, which is one of our crafty shops, and bought me a pad of paper and these sequins as part of my birthday present surprise that I wouldn't know about. And they're absolutely perfect colour for Tracy's collection, and he obviously didn't know that, but they're absolutely perfect, and I've used them I think on every layout that I've created with Moonlit this time. So I dotted those over on the right hand side of the page, and then just to bring them in I put them in 3 places on the left hand page. So I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video today. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you don't already subscribe, I'd love it if you would subscribe. There is a list of all the participants in the blog hop in the description box below. I do hope you'll go and have a look at what everybody else has been doing. This is a gorgeous collection with some lovely traveller's notebook signatures and embellishments. If you've got some summer night photos that you need to record, this is the collection for you. So until next time, thank you again for watching. Please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't already, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.